good? You good?
And we're live. Live. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to Everyday Moments for Us.
Yeah, welcome back. Yeah.
Sorry, just got to get set up.
Yeah. I'm gonna make it.
Are you going to yawn all night?
No, I'm not gonna yawn all night. I'm gonna make it.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna do my best.
Can you hear me all right?
I can. Do you need more volume in your ears?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think I'm good. All right. Well, so what are we talking about tonight, honey?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about the fact that we're almost at 10,000 views on one video.
I know, which is the reason, like, we had kind of, like, I don't know, like, I can't really say for, I don't like that transition.
Yeah, well, it's new.
Is it?
It is.
I don't like it.
Okay.
I really wasn't putting much out on the Insta. Looks like we have a Facebook comment.
Yeah.
I wasn't really putting much out on, on the Instagram. And then I dropped a couple videos on the Instagram and they've done extremely well. Like, I was putting stuff up on TikTok and we're getting, like, I don't know, 500 views or something.
Which wasn't bad.
No, and I'll take 500 views. Like, that's really, really good, especially since, like, and our YouTube channel is fairly new, especially because it took us a little bit to find our name and, like, who we were.
Kind of.
And
yes and no.
Yeah, and so so I just didn't, when we dropped it to Instagram, I was just like, what? I'm still, like, blown away by it. That just one video alone is over 10,000. So that's why we're back.
And yet here we are.
That's why we're back, because we need to push out some more content.
I guess everyone's enjoying what they're seeing.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got 3 comments. I think that's what that says. I have my glasses on and it's time for a new prescription for myself. And I need to sit up because I'm like...
It says we have 3 viewers. I don't know where the comments are. Oh, yeah. So I don't even have the comment section lit up.
No.
Hang on.
Would you like me to do that? Yeah, now you can go that way. You're still going to cross my scene. I got this.
I got it. Hang on. Be right back. I'm still here, by the way. So y'all just hang out for a second. I just want to make sure we can see your comments. Hey, Kurt. What's up? Yeah, I can see him now. Yeah, we're just extremely busy. So not trying to ignore anybody. It just, holy crap, we're busy.
Yeah. Yeah. We tried to enjoy a meal tonight at dinner, and the waitress talked to us the whole time. It was not a meal that I enjoyed. Hurt my tummy.
Came out cold.
Yeah. And then the waitress wanted to talk to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll call you sometime, Kurt. Maybe tomorrow. What are you cooking tomorrow?
You're cooking tomorrow?
No, what's Kurt cooking tomorrow?
Oh.
Yes, I'm cooking something probably.
Yeah, you made wings today that were good.
They were all right.
I've been so disappointed with every time we go out here recently.
It just sucked.
Yeah, like, so, like, the past, like, either you've gotten food poisoning, I've gotten food poisoning, or the service itself has been awful.
Yeah. I don't know what we're going to do about that.
Nothing. We're just going to continue to make our food at home like we've been doing.
Yeah. I mean, might as well. Grocery bill's enough.
I don't even want to talk about it. It gives me anxiety.
That's all right. It'll be fine.
We went shopping.
Yeah.
Got some new shoes. Everybody needs shoes for back to school.
Yeah.
So we got new shoes. Everybody got a pair of Vans.
Yeah.
Did you leave a sticker on the bottom of your shoe?
Is that a sticker?
I think it's a sticker.
It is a sticker. How about that?
It's okay. I help you.
That's the only sticker that I got.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you gonna read us a sticker?
I was thinking about it. Yeah.
Well.
So yeah, so Instagram was like, I was sleeping.
So
I was
tell us about the video that's posted on Instagram first.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's just talking about how behind on education I was and how most people don't know because I haven't like have never platformed my story on like what has happened with me.
Yeah.
And so that's obviously a lot of what our channel is. But the video, the backstory of the video is that education and I usually don't go hand in hand together. And there was a moment in school where the teacher was like, "Okay, everybody, we're gonna write letters." Blah, blah, blah. It was like a letter essay that we had to write a letter. And I just remember looking at the teacher and looking at everybody around me like, how did they understand what letter she's talking about? Like, there's so many different letters in the alphabet. Am I just supposed to pick a letter that describes everything that she just talked about? And yeah, that tells you how slow I was as a kid. I didn't understand. And then I went back up and talked to her and I was like, "Hey, I don't understand." She's like, "What don't you understand? I need you to write a letter." And I'm like,
How do you write a letter?
"A letter." I'm like, "So I just picked the letter
Z?
C? Like C is the letter?" Yeah. And then shortly after that, I was put into special education testing.
A little sped.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I was actually enrolled in special education at a 504 plan and a IEP. Yeah. So school and I never got along.
Explains a little bit.
I am really intelligent, thank
You
you.
are actually.
I'm just not I just didn't fit into that box.
Speaking of boxes,
Okay.
a lot of
What?
things come in a box.
Lots of things come in boxes.
I swear we should open like a box recycling company. As many boxes as come through our front door recently.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, we had to get everything here somehow, some way.
This is true. So, why do you think there is so much attention on this video?
I think it's because, it's a relatable topic, education, and, our generation, you and I, um, people are starting to talk about, like, their experiences. They're starting to feel like it's relatable. It's 100% relatable as to what's going on education-wise, and there's a lot of like, here recently and, we had the teacher Emily come in and talk with us. There's a lot of talk about, leaving education and what's gonna happen in the next 5 to 10.
Yeah.
What is gonna happen in the next 5 to 10?
I think schools are going to disappear.
I think schools are gonna disappear as well, especially with as much AI is coming out. Like, you'd be stupid to think that schools aren't gonna disappear.
Yeah.
Well, and to that, like, maybe, like, there's not gonna be maybe there'll still be, like I don't know, I think the whole thing's gonna restructure, so maybe there's gonna be different, like it's not gonna be the traditional thing that we're used to. It's just not gonna happen.
Well, I think it's already there that it's not the thing that we did growing up, obviously.
No, it's
At
not.
all, by any means.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Am I even in that shot?
Yeah.
Kind of.
You are.
Lean forward a little.
No, you're good. I can see you. You good, you good.
Right on.
Yeah.
So, what do you think the difference is, honestly, in the viewers between Instagram
And TikTok?
No, Instagram and like Facebook. For instance, we're live on Facebook right now,
Yeah.
but we are not getting nearly the attention we get on Instagram.
Right.
But they're linked together, so
Yeah, they're owned by the same company. Meta owns both of them. So I don't know what the difference is. I mean, obviously for me, I guess the difference is that Instagram is more of a image share, whereas Facebook is more of a information share.
yeah.
To me, like that's how I break it down. What do you think the difference is?
I really don't know. I haven't played much on Instagram until last night.
When I was like, "Hey,
Hey, by the way, we're trending."
Yeah, we were trending at the moment. Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Check this out.
Yeah. So, more homework is going to go into auto dripping campaigns in our shorts and all that stuff, and just making sure that they go on every platform because we're everyday moments for us on every platform.
Yeah.
So it'd be stupid to not like. I don't know why I was sleeping on Instagram. I don't know. It does. I guess an aha moment happened. I was like, wait a minute, because even like we're posting our stuff on TikTok, and it's like. It's the same exact video. It's the same exact
We don't
video.
have the following on TikTok though. Like, well, I mean, we could.
Yeah.
Honestly, but
yeah.
we don't try that hard.
No, and I think there's a lot to be said for organic growth. And eventually something we post is gonna hit and it's gonna go viral. Like, that's
Well,
just
and
the way it happens.
that's kind of the way Instagram's going,
Yeah,
right? So
honestly.
honestly,
Yeah.
how many followers did we have before you posted that video?
We were, like, at 200.
And what are we at now?
Oh, we're almost at 4. So we've gained almost 200 followers by
By
posting
a video
and I
that
I don't even
had
know.
nothing to do with saying like our page or anything.
No,
It
it
was just
didn't.
the video
Yeah,
itself.
just the video itself talks about, like, I just was legit slow in school, and this was the experience that I had, and I can remember and being like, that's how far behind in education I was and how I didn't understand, and we moved from California to Texas, and that was my first year in a Texas school, and I came from, um
Love you too, Chris.
and how I came from, a private school, Catholic private school, which you thought would have been stellar, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the backstory of the podcast, so
Evidently, I'm a bitch
For
today
what?
for not calling these people back.
Jeez.
I'm sorry, guys.
Did
I
they
love
call
y'all.
you today?
No, they. I know Kurt called last week, and I meant to call him back actually today because we had a little bit of downtime just today. We haven't had downtime in many days.
I slept. My body went into, like, pure hibernation. Because
So
even Lisa was
we've been working
blowing up my phone
so
today.
hard on this that we've literally been we've stayed up till 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning,
Mhm.
and then obviously we have to sleep. So and we have an infant
Yeah.
at the same
So
time.
he decides when we wake up.
So right when we're ready to go to sleep, he wants to wake up, have a bottle,
Yeah.
and then he actually is going back to sleep.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
But we're sleeping till 10, 11, and then the chaos rinse and repeat, right?
Yeah.
But we're learning a lot. I
Yeah.
didn't think I would be learning what I'm learning right now.
No. I didn't either. I didn't either.
I'm thankful for it.
Oh god, you and me both. Yeah. I'm
Like
excited.
let's go into a whole different chapter of our lives, and let's dig into something new.
Yeah. It's exciting.
It is
Super
exciting.
exciting. Yeah. And like, I mean, because our channel legit started off with 0. Our YouTube channel started off with 0, and we have 11 now. 11 subscribers.
I'll take it.
I'm not ashamed to say that at all because
I'll take it.
guess what? We have 20 hours of view time. From
Yeah.
11 followers, we have 20 hours of view time.
People are going back and watching and
Mhm.
rewatching and rewatching and
Yep.
rewatching and rewatching.
Yep.
And downloading
Yes.
and saving.
Yep.
Actually,
Yeah.
there are a lot of saves.
Yeah. The saves are really important.
Man, but
A lot of analytics and stuff to watch. Like it's a like for me, the cool thing is it's like, yeah, we create content and we're pushing content out there, but the analytics and the KPI and the data that goes with it, that is what excites me.
yes, that gets exciting.
Yeah. I like the part.
I mean, there's a lot that goes into just getting to there though. Like we didn't have a clue.
God, no.
Honestly, we didn't know that we were having a new YouTube channel.
No.
We really thought we were going to build off the YouTube channels that we had
Yes.
with the CSG
Yes.
and the Jennifer Clements.
Yes.
And then build off of those brands. And this just kind of this couch landed here, and it
Yes.
became just a very like secret place.
This is cathartic and very therapeutic.
Yes.
And
This is our space
it
to
is our
release for the
space.
day.
It is our space, and it helps us work through some stuff. And then, like, we don't go live all of the time when we record.
No.
There's a lot of stuff that hasn't dropped because
It may not ever drop.
and may not ever drop just because of
Well, it's just us.
it's just us. It's very sensitive.
But it's for us too. So we'll sit.
Maybe it'll
and-
play at our funeral or something.
No. Don't plan on that happening anytime soon.
I don't either.
Yeah, we just sit and watch it. It's not that we're conceited or anything, but we sit and literally watch what our conversation was about, and we can go back and reference.
Yes.
Hey, this kind of struck me this way
Mhm.
when we talked about this.
Mhm.
Let's talk about it. And then we'll
Mhm.
talk about it again.
Yeah.
And then the next conversation may actually go live, and we may actually talk about it live.
Yes.
Because there's not much that we hide. I mean, we're not hiding anything from the world. We don't have much to hide. We're
No.
pretty straightforward
Yeah,
people.
we are. But there are some things that
Are
like
very
we
private.
value about our relationship that we
Yeah.
want to make sure that we keep. I don't even know if that's the right way to phrase that. It's not that we necessarily want to make sure that we keep it close to chest or something. It's just that it's like,
It's us.
yeah, it's guarded. But that's okay.
Yeah. Everybody
Mhm.
has that.
Yeah, like for instance, there's also on the Instagram page, it's the second video that's about to go viral as well. Um, it's where we talk about like the intimacy conversation.
Oh yeah.
And that
That's a good
actually,
one.
that is a very, very good podcast. I can't wait for that one to get released. But
I haven't dropped that one yet.
I don't think you've dropped that podcast yet.
That's actually that's a good one.
It is a
Maybe
very,
I'll drop it tonight.
yeah, that's a really, really good podcast.
Need to put up stuff for today. I don't think I've done anything
I don't
today.
think I know I haven't dropped anything for today, but that one, like for instance, like we had that we had a intimacy conversation before we actually sat down and recorded the intimacy conversation.
Yeah.
And so I think that's a really good reference to what we're talking about. Is it's like, you know, you sat in that chair, I sat in this chair, and you were like, I really don't like this because I feel like I'm talking at you and this is a business transaction. But I was like, no, it's not. I'm listening.
Yeah, I really didn't like that. Though I do like those chairs, and I think
they're great for guests.
Actually, I think we're going to change the scene up a couple of times.
Yeah.
Because there's one thing that I want to do with the chairs side by side, and I want to get the other mic stands out to sit in front of us.
Okay.
And maybe put like a desk or something in front, or make it seem like we're sitting at a desk.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm here for it.
But yeah, we have to do our intro video.
Oh, we do need to do an intro video. Okay.
Yeah. Not excited about the intro video, but it is what it is. It's fine.
It is what it is.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah.
It just means I have to move like everything.
Like I'm just gonna sit over in the camera.
No, like I have to move the cameras.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I'm cameraman.
You've learned so much about settings, and I'm so proud of you.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yes, and it's amazing how like we've got a delivery coming for for new cables, and I'm excited to see how that's going to change
I think it's going to change it a lot.
Quality.
So we actually have, and Chris will appreciate this if he's still watching, but I ordered some fiber optic HDMI cables.
Oh, he's the one who was like, yo, your audio sucks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks, Chris.
No, he was like, your video sucks. Or maybe it was the audio.
I think it was audio.
It was
because
audio
that's when the cameras were picking up the audio and not the mics picking up the audio.
Yeah, thanks for that, because I had to go fix all of the settings just around that. And that was a 3-hour detour.
Yeah. 3-hour tour.
3 minutes later.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Here we are.
I should drop some of that stupid content.
Yeah.
Billy.
No.
Nope. We're not breaking Billy up.
No. We can make new Billy, but I don't care to reuse any of that.
Not even the swimming pool?
Swimming pool's funny.
Swimming pool is funny.
But I don't like if it's the content.
I can just remember your laugh from the swimming pool.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I was so exhausted after those filming days. Yeah. But
these are not exhausting though.
These aren't. Isn't that weird?
What a difference that is, right?
Huge difference. It's like
there was so much stress in those, I guess, just trying to cover up something and be somebody else.
Yeah.
And here we get to be us.
Yeah. I truly get to just settle in and just be here with you.
Yeah.
Or be here with the kids, because there's stuff that hasn't dropped yet that has to do with the kids where we're just sitting with the kids, hanging out with them and recording. Haley is really going to take off with this.
Yeah, she wants to really bad.
She really is going to do amazing. But this has been a lot of fun. What's our topic for tonight? What do y'all want to know? Hey!
What's Instagram doing? People waving at you down there.
Hi.
What up?
I don't know what Instagram's doing. I'm not paying attention. Sorry. You're just here for pop in.
Popping in and popping out.
Pop. What's popping?
It looks like there's a lot of people in there.
Don't mind me. Just watch. We've got 3 other people in here.
Is
right
that a
now.
smiley face or a mad face?
I think that's a mad face because it's got color on it.
Rawr.
Angry eyebrows. Okay, let's look up some topics.
Oh, I got another one just out of that. Rawr.
Nice. All right.
Oh, that's funny.
So I would normally have all this prepared on my phone, but we decided to go live on Insta for my phone. So here we are.
Yeah. How many devices does one need?
Uh,
All right. So I'll go through the list while you're looking up your topics.
okay. Are we talking about how many like Mac items I own or Apple items I own?
Not like what's in this
Oh, okay.
area to make this happen.
Shoot.
So we have 3 cameras
Hmm?
that are video recording us.
Yeah.
In 3 different angles. So
Mhm.
here's shot 1. Here's shot 2. And here's shot 3. Yours truly. So 3 cameras, 2 MacBooks, iPad, 2 iPhones.
3 MacBooks. Did you say
Sorry.
that already?
Yeah. Sorry, 3 MacBooks. A whole audio switcher, a whole video switcher, an entire like complete setup that's on that wall over there that you can't see.
The mics, the mic stands.
2 more desks on that side of the room with complete setups on them.
Yeah, that's for production. That's our editing and stuff. So not only do we have this, but we also have a content generation company business that we do content for businesses or professionals or just anybody in general that needs help with their social media.
Yep.
So we do that as well, which is really awesome. And then
Yeah.
you're also helping coach our clients in any direction that they're wanting
Yeah,
to
any
go.
business advice they want to move in. We had a roof replaced last week, and our roofer, really nice guy. He lives across the street, and then he actually goes and he'll hire out crews to get the roofing jobs done. And I was talking to the roofing crew that actually showed up to do our roof, and we got to talking a little bit out front. You know me, I don't meet a stranger.
No,
Um,
something about your forehead says talk to me.
yeah, you witnessed that how many times today? Just walking around
Several,
the mall.
so many people wanted to come up and talk to you. Like some guy tried to get you to buy a CD for $10.
A CD, guys. So I was like, he literally handed me the CD. I'm like, where am I supposed to play this at? What was this?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, well, you can go find me on Apple Music. I said, you could have just led with that, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I would have downloaded your stuff right here. Like
Maybe
get
that's
you a
what
QR code.
that's what I was gonna say is maybe he should stand there with the QR code, like, hey man, will you scan this and download my music?
Yeah. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff I do. Just kind of give advice to people that are trying to grow, and for whatever reason, it's written on my forehead all day long.
I know.
But yeah, back to the roofer guy.
Yeah.
He's like, I said, so tell me what you're making on this job, because I used to do roofing, and I knew what the insurance claim was going to be on a roof this size.
Yeah.
And he told me the dollar figure, and I'm like, man, and you've got what, 6-8 guys on my roof today?
Yeah. And so he was responsible. Basically, he was a crew manager. So how many crews underneath him did he have?
So he had 6 crews at 6 to 8 guys a piece, right? So he's got to pay all of these guys, while the main guy that owns the company that's doing the actual roof, not the installers, but the main company's making a huge sum of money, and
he's just getting a small wedge of the pie.
Just crumbs, literally just crumbs.
And he's working his ass off.
He is working his ass off.
He was working hard.
He's got trailers he rents out. He's got equipment he rents out that he buys. And he's got 3 or 4 trucks that are running around grabbing trailers. I mean, he's doing a lot, and he's got a lot of overhead for a small chunk of change. And I literally said, dude, if you want to change this, call me.
Give me a holler when you're ready. Yeah.
I'll coach you through that.
Mm-hmm.
I got no problem helping people. I love helping people. I like to see people light up after they have hit like success.
Yes. Yeah.
It excites me to watch other people get excited about
Oh gosh, yeah. Me too.
blowing up.
Yep. If your heart was a color right now, what color would it be?
Black.
Black, like I'm in so. Black's been my new jam,
Yes.
but that's just because it's.
We're on video.
Yep. Yeah. So like you don't have to if you wear black. So when you set up your cameras and stuff,
Oh my gosh, there's so much color tones.
there's so much color, and it's just easier if you wear black, especially with like the lighting and everything. Like you just wear black.
Yeah, like you can't even see that I have arm hair. You can't.
Yeah.
There's so much.
People are gonna find me in real life and they'll be like, "You look so much younger on camera." I know,
Yeah, AI does amazing things.
doesn't it? Um,
It-
where do you feel the most comfortable?
Where do I feel the most comfortable? Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
Wherever you and I are together is where I feel the most comfortable. I don't even like going out independent on my own places. Like I'm good.
Yeah.
My head was on the swivel today at that stupid mall.
I know.
Oh,
You hate crowds.
I do hate crowds.
It's because there's not very many exit points in a mall.
No, there's not.
I know all the ones in that mall though.
I know you do. And then they had the scaffolding,
Oh, through that one tight area
the pinch point. Yeah.
where they were holding
The
roof up.
I don't know what was going on, but I did not appreciate that at all. Like that's no. Yeah. Well, there was only one.
Everything is super crowded right now. I don't know why. So
And
here was our initial plan for the day.
And it wasn't like it wasn't like everybody had shopping bags in their hand either. A lot of those people weren't spending money today.
No. And this mall's air conditioner was broken
Yes.
on one whole half of the mall.
Yeah.
Was almost as hot as it is outside.
Yeah.
But it was like shoulder to shoulder in this place.
It was.
Not necessarily in
the
stores, but in the common area.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. It was crazy.
But our original plan for the day was to go out and try pickleball.
Yeah.
So how many people have played pickleball? I really want to know.
No idea.
And where else can you go to play it indoors other than Chicken and Pickle?
Yeah, at least in our area. That's like open to
I would love to know the answer to this. If anybody
but we were
knows.
wanting to try something new, get the kids out of the house.
They are booked 2 weeks out and they
Mhm.
stay that way.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, let's just leave the house and go try to go somewhere
So
and
we
see
just
what's not busy.
Yeah. Everything was dinner tonight was busy.
So the next plan was Legoland.
Yeah.
So we get to Legoland and guess what?
Sorry, we're not taking anybody else for the evening, for the day or whatever. And we got there at 5.
Yeah.
5 o'clock, and they were like, nope.
Yet the store was open, so we went into the store side, but they wouldn't let us inside of Legoland.
Nope.
I'm like, it's just not meant to be today.
Yeah. So. Did you know that Legoland's headquarters is in Denmark?
I didn't until today.
Yeah. I was doing, those are the types of, that's where my brain goes. Like I was like, who owns Lego? And so I start looking it up and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, maybe, because I'm thinking it's like one of the major ones, like Mattel or
something big.
Fisher Price, something like that. That's what I was thinking. No, they're independently owned. And they're actually not, the Lego group is owned by, and that's what it is. It's called a Lego group. And it's owned by another company and their headquarters is actually in Denmark.
Yeah. Probably a holdings company.
Yeah. It blew my mind. I don't know. Rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Why do they call them rabbit holes?
Because you go down them and you don't come back.
Really? Yeah. Is that why, what's the movie with the rabbit? Alice in the Wonderland.
With a rabbit?
Yeah. With the crazy rabbit with the hat. You don't remember? I'm going to pull up a picture so you can see what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I'm old. And it's probably been a long time since I've seen that movie.
Mm.
You got any more questions?
Yeah, I do. But Alice in the Wonderland.
It looks like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I mean, kind of. I think it's the same actor.
It is Johnny Depp. I don't think I've seen this movie.
Well, I guess we're gonna
This one.
watch it.
In 3D.
No, thank you. I don't do movie theaters either.
Oh, we have a 3D TV in the living room.
Oh, good.
You just need the glasses.
Fantastical. I can't see 3D. Did you know that?
Why?
I don't know.
What do you see? Doubles?
Nothing. I see nothing. Doesn't look any different to me.
You don't see doubles?
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How bad are your eyes?
Bad. My prescription, my contact prescription is negative 0.475.
Mine is negative 0.75.
Yeah, I know. No,
And
mine is.
one is 1.25 and the other one's 0.75.
Yeah, I know.
And I feel blind.
No, mine's negative. Like,
So when I take my contacts out, like I cannot see.
yeah.
You can't see me?
No, I can see you. But like
that's about as far as I can see without them in is from me to you. But past that, everything is
the
gone.
last thing that's in focus for me is this right here. And that's it. Everything else is completely gone.
That's awful.
Yeah. Yep. I've always wanted to get the LASIK eye surgery to correct my vision.
Same. Maybe we'll do that.
Maybe.
We'll make a date out of it. Somebody will have to
the
drive us
blind
home.
leading the blind.
Yeah. We'll get an Uber ride home. We'll make the Uber driver like open the door, push us in the house. Are we in the right house? We'll be filling a Ray around.
That poor Uber driver. Oh, but because
Where y'all going? Hopefully, you know the answer to that.
Can you read the phone? The nurse before we leave. Can you order our Uber for us? Oh my goodness. I love your laugh.
Yeah, where the hell's he gonna take us to and drop us off?
I don't know. I've been like
I mean, if I was an Uber driver, I'd have to probably just mess with somebody really bad over that.
Right.
Okay, well, you're home.
Yeah.
Drop them off at a nursing home.
Yes. Waffles or pancakes?
Waffles.
Yeah, waffles. Yeah,
And hold them or syrup.
I was gonna say I like the little compartments that hold this.
The syrup and the butter.
Yeah, yeah. So regular butter or honey butter? Like whipped honey butter.
That sounds good.
It does.
Now I want waffles with honey butter.
Yeah.
Dinner sucked tonight.
Dinner did suck. It was awful. Let's see.
Poor that waitress we had. Like
she
didn't have a personality at all.
She was sweet, but
she had zero personality. I'm just like,
yeah.
You can't even talk to us. And then the other lady that came up that started talking, she couldn't stop talking. Like that was another forehead like thing.
Yeah.
I had come talk to me written not in my forehead at dinner too.
And it was all because Haley was holding Miles.
Yeah.
Was that what drew her over to come talk to us?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Anyways, that's what she did say that. She was like, that's what.
She's like, oh, what a big family. And then the family behind us sits down and they're twice the size.
And she didn't go talk to them at all.
No.
Like, okay. What's your number one turn off?
Turn off? Smells.
Yep. I would, yes, I would agree for you. Yeah.
Yep. I don't do smells well.
You don't. Which surprised me that you do so many diaper changes because you don't do smells.
I don't mind like just a brief whiff. This is gonna make great shorts later. I don't mind a brief whiff, but if it's gotta be a more than like
I can't wait to turn that into a short. I can't wait. I don't mind a brief whiff. Times two. You said it 2 times.
Yep. A brief whiff. Yeah. Even with the brief part in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna whiff the briefs?
Why did I do this to myself? This is gonna be awful a munch. By the way, if you guys do your own videos, try out Munch. It takes them, chops them up, and puts the wrong verbiage to them and makes them so much more funny.
Word, Big Bird. And the captions that it comes up with are not right.
No.
One of them had me like something with my dad that was like highly inappropriate. And I was like, the fuck, what? This is.
I cannot say this. And I did not say this.
How did you get that from this? Okay. Yeah. AI is not always right. So
make sure you're checking it before you post it.
Yeah. Okay. So the brief whiffs don't bother you.
Not as long as it's a brief whiff.
Yeah.
But a longer whiff. I'm gonna go with a minute or more. A mile more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What smells irritate you the most?
All of them.
Is that why when we first started dating, you bought me so much perfume?
No.
No, I was really surprised that you handle so many diapers that you do because you are irritated by smells.
Well, somebody's got to change them. Make sure y'all are getting that side eye from the brief whiff.
Yeah. You definitely getting it.
Did that strike a nerve?
I mean, I don't know. I'm still kind of hurt by my feelings are still kind of. My feelings are still kind of hurt
from
the question that you asked me last night about Miles. I don't know, because I guess I don't feel as connected to him as I would like to. And so by you saying what you said, it just was like, oh, he does see it. Oh, it's almost like you're already insecure about something and then somebody calls it out and you're like, it's like a double dagger. Like it hurts just as much more.
I didn't mean to hurt you.
Oh, I know you didn't like it. And you probably had no idea that I had those thoughts beforehand, or I was thinking anything, but yeah. So yeah, when you brought up the comment that you brought up, it was just like, oh.
We'll see. Right there. That's real life that happened right here. We haven't even had this conversation.
No, we haven't.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I know you didn't. It wasn't a malicious, and there was no malicious intent by the conversation or the sentence or statement, whatever that you were talking about. There was no malicious intent. It was just I don't know if you were joking or I don't know what to call it because I don't know.
Do you remember what I said?
I don't think I'll get it right because I'm probably paraphrasing, but it was like, why do you never play with him, or why don't you cuddle with him, or why don't you hold him as much or something? It was along those lines. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I do. I don't remember exactly what I said though.
Yeah, but I'm right. It was along those lines.
Something like that.
Yeah. And I was like,
well, he was staring at you and he wanted your attention. I was trying to get your attention, so I popped off with something to get your attention.
Mm-hmm.
It was more for what it was for.
Yeah.
To get your attention, not hurt your feelings.
Yeah. Well, it definitely hurt my feelings.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I get it. Yeah. I know. I get it. I just was telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I did. Well, and I don't think we haven't released that. I don't even know where that is.
What?
That recording. Is it on
what recording?
The recording that we did of Miles's birth story. I don't
I
think.
thought that was up.
Mm-mm.
That was one of the first ones we did.
I don't think it is.
Where do we do that at?
We did at the studio block.
We did do that at Long.
I haven't seen it.
Not where is that at?
I don't know where it is, but it never. We recorded it, but it never went anywhere. That was
What
supposed
do
to
we
be up.
record through?
I don't think we recorded through anything. I think we recorded
Use it on a
directly.
phone?
No, I think it was on an SD card.
Oh yeah. So that's probably on that guy
Probably
sitting
it's
over
on
there
one
on the
of those
desk.
two SD cards. Yeah.
You're right.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's going through your mind right now?
Wondering where that's at.
You're going like 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember that day. Like, do we have a camera or do
We
have
did
a
have a
phone?
camera and we had a phone as well.
But what did we record to? The red phone?
No, we didn't record on the phone. We recorded on the camera, but like, yeah, I don't know.
That's all right. I'll find it.
Yeah. If not, we need to do it again.
Yeah, but I want that recording because I want that setting.
Oh, yeah. I got you.
And it was authentic. So I'll find it.
Well, yeah. And it was like because he was 6 months old that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So, anyways, what's your next question?
Okay. Okay, then, Carol.
All right, there, Barb.
All right. Hang on, Carol. When you were little, who was the coolest person in the world to you?
Ooh. How little?
I don't know. It just says little.
Like,
Give me your elementary school
okay.
years. Elementary school, middle school.
The coolest person. I think there's like several answers for this.
Okay.
Like superhero, actor, and then someone close to you, maybe.
Okay.
So, superhero, probably.
It was Batman, wasn't it?
Actually, I like Batman.
Yeah, you wanted to be Batman.
Yeah, I didn't want to be. Well, I didn't want to be the Joker,
Yeah.
but I liked Catwoman. You kind of remind me of Catwoman.
Yeah.
Yeah, spicy.
Spicy. Where I be so spicy.
And then what was the other one I said? Actor?
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's not a tumor. Yeah. Okay.
And then personally,
Get close to you.
believe it or not, probably my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see that. What physical object do you want to pass down to our kids?
Well, we have quite a few kids, so they can't have just one thing and split it amongst all of them, right?
Yeah.
And so I've already typed this out.
Oh, yeah, I know, because you have a living will. I'm aware.
Yeah. So the boys get to split up the guns for hunting or whatever purpose. And the girls, I don't remember what I left to the girls specifically. I know there's a list.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't have to.
Each child.
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't know what specifically it was. I don't know. It's not coming to me.
So I have, for me, the biggest thing, because I've got the military burial rights that's something else you need to be aware of for me.
Well, you're announcing it to the world. So.
Yeah. So there you go. The veteran thing for the burial rights. Each one of the kids get their own folded flag.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. So they're not gonna have to share because you can provide the soldiers who are there for your burial service with unfolded flags, and they will fold them for you.
Yeah.
And I know this because I actually got invited to the training center where they do.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
Yeah, so I actually got invited. So my
This
grandfather.
is a cool story, actually.
Yeah, so my grandfather passed away. He
Other than that part of the story.
I mean, he honestly, like, okay. So I actually got an extra 18 years with this man. So I'm really grateful for what I did get with him. But he had a heart transplant. And then he got 18 years after he got his heart transplant. So I actually have his heart rhythm tattooed underneath on my rib cage, right above, right below my heart. And he was a pilot, and so I've got it's an airplane with his heart. And people are like, "Oh, you
Yep.
love to travel." No. It's for my grandfather.
You do love to travel.
I do love to travel, but
that's not what it's for.
No, it's not what it's for. So he passed away, and the Air Force came in and did his funeral service. 21 gun salute, folded his flag, presented Cat Lady with the flag, his casket flag, all that stuff. Well, I took the opportunity, and I didn't ask anybody, and I probably should have maybe, but I didn't. But I took my camera to his funeral service.
Yeah.
And so I photographed the entire thing. And I'm really, really grateful.
Actually, you got some really good photos.
Thank you.
But you're a really pretty awesome photographer as well.
Thank you. I have a very unique eye when it comes to photography. And that always scares me when I do images for other people, because photography, I've done a lot for myself. And so when I shoot images for somebody else, I'm always nervous. They're going to be like, yeah, I wouldn't have focused on that. Or where's the picture for this? Or where's the image of that? Like,
yeah.
But to me, it's like, how many pictures of somebody dancing can you get?
All of them.
Yeah. I get that too. And that's what I'm getting at is it's like,
how many does one want?
How many of those are you going to put up on your wall? None. Zero of those. Maybe a couple of them will make it to your Facebook
get it in a
page.
Video just so
yeah.
And then you're done with that.
Exactly. Like, and then when people hire you for a wedding reception,
yeah,
it's like what do you, there's like, okay, the entrance, the first dance, the cake cutting, like all of that. And then there's this long ass gap of party time.
Of everybody
just hanging out, right? And so
socializing.
Everybody's hanging out, socializing. And then you wait for the exit, because the exit, well, you want to photograph that
the
part.
Exit point?
Yeah, the exit point.
Yeah.
You want to photograph that. But how many, you're not going to post, you're not going to frame, you're not going to canvas the people dancing on the dance floor. It's just not going to happen.
Nope.
Not going to happen. So that's my beef on that. But so I went and photographed my grandfather's funeral, like him, the honor guard that was there, the Patriot Guard, I think is what they're called. Anyhow, they're veterans that show up on motorcycles that when a veteran passes away, they will go and represent. So back when the war was happening and soldiers would come home, they would, and not in the way of which you think that they come home, people would protest at their funerals. And it was disgusting. It was so disgusting that people would protest it. And I'm like, that's not the place. You want to this is not it. And so they would go and they would stand between the protesters and the family, and they would line streets. Like, I am telling you, they would come out in full force, and they would have their motorcycles running so that, and any time the crowd got loud, they would rev their motorcycles so that you couldn't hear the chants or hear the words or anything like that. Like, they are amazing people that would do this. And they showed up at my grandfather's service. Not that there were any protesters, but just to have them there as like a show of like, thank you, was really, really cool. And so I got pictures with them and like all the flags that they put out, and like they really did him amazing, like in representing like who he was. And then from the funeral, like the actual service part to like where he was going to be buried, I got the images of like him getting out of the casket, or not getting the casket out of the hearse, and then like, over to where it's supposed to be and everything. I don't even know what all that's called. Gravesite. I don't know. But so I got images of everything. And like, there's so many images where I didn't catch what was happening in the image until I was invited. I posted one image, one on my Instagram. And I think I could probably go find it's there. It's from years ago. It's my grandfather. grandfather's casket, a Air Force soldier, and I don't even know if that's what you call it, airman. It's Air Force airman. There we go. And holding the folded flag at the head of his casket. It's a beautiful image. And I posted that one image and I had the Air Force reach out to me. And I was like, what? Yes. And so I got to go out to the Air Force Base and get escorted on, and I got to watch them practice. And
Yeah.
I got to meet and shake the hand of every single airman that carried my grandfather's casket. And I could have done that the day of.
Yeah, but they invited you
Yeah.
to them.
To them, yeah. So I got to go to them and they showed me how they practice. They showed me their drills. They showed like they were so they were just blown away that like somebody cared. Like, and so when I went, I actually took printed images for a set of images for each airman.
Right.
Because they don't get images of what they do.
Right.
And so that was the first time any of these airmen had ever received any images of something so honorable that they do every single day. And I'm like, no, you touched my family's heart. Like, you guys, like, yes, this is your job. Yes, this is what you signed up for, but they legit don't get pictures of it because it's like, that's intrusive. And I'm like, I totally get that. I totally understand. So I delivered images to all of them and they were going through them. And, we were talking about, the service and everything. And they were like, yeah, if you look right there, I misstepped and I twisted my ankle. Sure enough, one of the airmen's in the pictures, like, she was legit, her ankle was completely twisted in the image. Her foot had completely given out on her. And that was never noticed during the ceremony.
Yeah.
That she was in agony because she twisted her ankle, but she never would have known. And I just so happened to capture it in that particular, and it was like they were picking apart.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. And they were picking apart things that were wrong in the service. And I'm like, we never saw any of that. I want y'all to honor these images because we honored what y'all did for us. So don't pick these images apart because that's not what they're intended for. They're intended to show how amazing you guys are, and that I want you to be able to show your family and your children, this is what I did. Yeah, I laid soldiers to rest. This is what I did. And so yeah, they each got a copy of the photographs, and then they the base got, the training facility got pictures, and then the actual base. So my pictures hang or did, I don't even know if they're still there or not. I don't know. It's been many years.
We have pictures everywhere we go.
Yeah.
All the way down to the OB's office.
Yeah. 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 My OB, yeah. She has my baby and maternity images hanging in her.
Not
all of
her. You're not your babies.
No, they're not my babies. No, but she loved. Yeah, she loved my work so much that my work hangs in her clinic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's because you're pretty awesome.
Thanks. I don't feel like it, but
Why
thanks.
not?
I don't know, because I'm just an average person, just a normal. What?
I'm not in there.
You want me to turn it?
No, I guess I need to get closer.
Well, you're sitting in the corner because I know it's probably better for your back, and I could probably scoot that back, but I don't know what kind of audio they'd get because we're talking into the mics and not to them. But
yeah,
yeah, baby.
Yes.
There you go.
Hey, you go.
Welcome to the show.
Right, then. Oh, we're going to change accents, are we?
Yeah.
All right. I'm pretty sure I can keep this one up.
I bet you can.
All right.
Yeah.
So, anyways, then.
Yeah. People are going to think you're so disrespectful. Whatever.
For what?
The accents. People could sometimes think it's disrespectful.
Oh, do they?
I don't know. That's what I've heard from
comical.
Other people. I think so too. We're not doing it to make fun of people.
No.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm trying to fix my stuff.
I
don't need no more complaints from the audio crew.
Audio department. Right. Yeah. So yeah, it's just really cool that his imagery lives on forever. And so then I went by myself. I didn't have my mom go with me or anything like that. And because it was her dad that passed away. And so when I went to the Air Command, was she invited station, as well? I think she was. I just don't think she went because she had to work or something. But so I went by myself, and I had every single one of the airmen that was there in any of those pictures. I had them sign the back of them, and then I had them framed in, what's the plastic? Is that poly something? like really thick plastic, clear.
Like a laminate?
No, they weren't laminated.
Like polyurethane?
No, it was just like the super like instead of like glass on a picture frame, it's plastic and it's like super thick. I don't know what you call it.
It's just plastic.
I guess whatever. But I had them complete like so you could see the front and the back of the photo in plastic.
Like a baseball card type of plastic.
Yeah, but it was like thicker than that. Like it was actual like thick plastic to protect the image. But I had them framed in that so that. What are you showing me?
The answer.
Polyester? Offensive. What's offensive?
I don't know.
It's not polyester. No, it's just like super thick plastic. Anyways, yeah, so I had them because the airmen signed the backs of the photos and like wrote a story of like who they were, where they were from, things like that. And then I presented that to my mom because it was her dad. And so she signed the pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that my mom signed the pictures, but the pictures were for her. She enjoyed those images. And so, yeah, she has those and they will live on. That's the story. I don't know where we started from on that, but here we are.
Well, it started with the flag and you saying that the flags and what you were leaving behind to each child.
Yeah, that's the only thing I care to leave behind is a flag for them. Like, I'm sure there'll be more that gets left behind to them, but that's like the thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No specific thing that you do with the girls that will remind them of you? Other than the hourglass thing that you want to do with your ashes?
I don't even know where the hourglass is right now. I think it's on your in your nightstand. I don't know what to call that. Side table, coffee table.
It's a side table.
A side table, whatever.
It's my side table.
I want to be cremated. After all of my organs are gone, I want to be cremated.
Yeah.
And then I want my ashes to be put inside of an hourglass, and I want to be part of family game night. So when the hourglass,
put your teeth in there too, that way it clogs up the hourglass.
And that's been
stops the game.
That's been the joke with this hourglass that we've got because it doesn't flow the way.
Yeah, there's a bone in it.
Stop it.
Somebody's ashes.
Stop it.
Are actually in the one that we have.
Stop, probably. But yeah, you were like, "Stop it, that's morbid." I'm like, "No, it's not. Like, I still want to be a part." They're gonna be like, "Go get mom.
We're playing a game."
What do you want to play tonight?
Unfortunately, honey, I don't think they're all going to sit around together and play games.
I know.
When they're that old.
I know. It's fine.
But they can play with their families.
No.
I guess.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe they'll use it as like a timeout timer for their children when their children are in timeout or something.
Your grandmother will make you do this.
Yeah.
If your grandmother was here right now, she'd whoop your ass.
Yeah. Yup.
Where'd you go?
I'm trying to get comfortable.
Same.
We need a footstool. Or a larger sofa.
We always need something.
I know. I'm thinking like you just said, like we switch the couch out. Like I want to put the 2 chairs here and then maybe we'll see how that feels. I really like the couch though.
I don't know. That's what I like about the couch. It's because I can face you.
Yeah, but I feel like
But I don't want to sit in a chair and face you.
Why?
I don't know.
It's like
it's not the same.
It's not the same. It's like business.
I feel like it's an interview.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of our questions are like interview style. But
and yeah, no, I keep moving my mic because I keep adjusting.
I know.
It's just that time of day.
Keep it. Oh, I get it. What am I most likely to get famous for?
This.
What does that mean?
What we're doing.
Oh.
You're looking at it.
Yeah. When we go to IKEA, what's your favorite part of the day?
Not going.
I don't like
to IKEA ever again. We went once.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't even IKEA. That was Nebraska.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even care to go back.
And Nebraska's a whole hell of a lot nicer place
than
IKEA.
Yeah.
IKEA.
I knew that was coming. I was waiting for it.
Jalapeno on a stick.
If you had to cut out all of the world's cuisines except for one and had to eat it the rest of your life, which cuisine would you pick?
To eat,
Yeah.
I could do Mexican food every day.
Ugh,
I could.
I know.
Oh, there's so many different types of Mexican food. You can find a dish that you like, whether it's tortilla soup or fajitas or enchiladas.
Taco salad.
I eat the hell out of some tamales, tacos.
You do. And HEB's got really decent tamales.
They do have good tamales. I love
Yeah.
that we have an HEB.
And that it's not crazy stupid packed.
Chris, I think you're fixing to get an HEB if you're still out there.
I don't think he's watching still, but yeah, they're up in that territory. They're supposed to get one. What does adventure mean to you?
I think we're on one right now.
I think we are too.
I think we get to create our own adventures in life. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a destination.
No, it doesn't have to be a destination.
It just has to be a part of your life.
Yeah. Yeah. Adventure can be to me, adventure is trying something new and learning something new. And learning something new can be like you going ziplining or you're going paddleboarding or like that can be something new. Or, hey, you're going to learn how to edit or you're going to learn how to, like adventure
is in different forms.
It's in different forms and it's all about how you look at it.
Yeah. So I don't consider what we do like this is definitely not work to me.
No.
And by any means. Some of the things that I do consider work.
The editing for sure.
Yeah. Like that is honestly a task for me currently. Really soon that's going to stop being a task.
Yeah, because you get it hired out.
Yeah, I think it's just going to happen on its own. Honestly, I think AI it's just about to crest into that world. And I say that because every time that I open my phone up, obviously Facebook's listening.
Obviously.
And
there's a new something that we try.
AI something.
Yeah. Yep.
Daily.
If our life was a reality TV show, what do you think would be the most appropriate title?
FAFO.
Yeah. Hundy for sure.
Pretty sure that is exactly it.
Oh, yeah.
On tonight's episode of FAFO,
Jason and Jen
at it again. Tonight they have really done it.
Yeah, it would be FAFO. Welcome to Jen and Jason. They're growers and showers.
I don't know what he grew or what she showed.
I don't know. What she showed. She showed, he growed. Welcome to FAFO. I'm really good at making taglines.
Tag you're it.
Don't tickle my toes, please.
You look like a little dough and heat this morning prancing around.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Everybody would like to know.
Oh.
But you don't get to.
How would you define intimacy?
Thought we went through this.
It's one of the questions.
Definition of intimacy?
How would you define it?
Define it?
Define.
Well,
I'm
going to be intimate with someone.
You know what? We're going to pass that. We're passing it.
Because you know where I'm going?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. All right, let me look up.
Come on. Just give me a chance at it. No, not really.
You know what? Why don't you get the debate cards? Let's do a debate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope you're ready.
I'm excited. You don't even know. You don't even know. I was excited.
Why did your voice change all of a sudden? I've got regular debate, master debate,
stop it,
and intermediate debate. Which one debate do you want?
The one that's an actual debate.
Master?
Yeah. Can't with you. Get out of here.
Well, let's master debate this.
Oh my goodness.
Can you press 2?
This one?
Yeah, that one.
That one?
Yes, please.
You're welcome. We got a new tripod for that camera.
We did. And I just noticed that that one is very crooked. Mine.
Yours is off kilter?
Yeah. Things get moved around a lot. It's auto adjust, but the camera itself is not sitting right.
It's wonky.
All right.
And-
And here we go.
What's this the question?
It's a debate.
It is a debate.
After a hard breakup with a toxic person.
Oh God. Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll dive right in. Tonight's episode of FAFO.
FAFO.
All right. After
She showed and he growed. What'd you got?
after a hard breakup with a toxic person, you start to fall for that ex's best friend. Would you consider the best friend off limits or go for it?
Go for it.
Explain.
Go for it. Just go for it.
You're just gonna jump right in?
Why not?
We're on?
Yeah, why not? You?
No.
Too close.
I'm straight.
You're straight.
Yeah, you didn't know?
I don't understand. Like you're giving very short answers.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, you don't like short answers, fake timelines.
No. I don't. I was very upfront with you very quickly.
Yeah, sometimes I need a reminder.
I don't like vague timelines and short answers. And I'm not patient.
No, I know this.
Okay. It's very rare that you find a woman that's so honest right off the bat.
Is it?
I don't know, is it? I mean, I feel like it is. Men complain all the time about, oh, I didn't know that. You didn't tell me. That was a secret. That was, you gate kept that. Like,
Men also don't listen.
most men don't listen. You listen.
Now, do I?
Yes, you do. You do listen. That one wasn't it?
Nah. I'll read it if you want.
No, I'm good. I trust
Okay.
you. I just think it's funny. Your face got bright red.
It's another one.
It's another one.
All right. You've been in a monogamous relationship.
Anonymous.
An anonymous. Anonymous.
Anonymous.
You've been in an anonymous relationship. A monogamous. That means for multiple people. A mono. Anonymous. For a while. And now your significant other wants to have an open relationship.
No.
Would you consider it?
No.
Why? It says explain.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't share. I don't share. I'm not into it. It's just not. I haven't. Has Sister Wives taught us nothing? Has the show Sister Wives taught us nothing?
Us? God, I don't watch that show.
I'm talking about the whole world. Like, come on. It shit don't work, okay? It don't work.
Kind of works for them.
Until it didn't.
Is it still on?
Sister Wives?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cody's
Well,
got
then
to
it's
make
still working.
No, it's not, because so he only has
It's
one.
working for one person.
It has one she ain't a sister to nobody.
I'm not talking about any of the women.
Oh.
It's working for one person.
It was. Well, yeah, it
Worked
was.
for him.
It worked for him until they were all like, nope.
You know why it works for him?
Hmm.
Because he gets to do whatever he wants. He doesn't have to worry about anything.
Mm-mm. No, it wasn't like he was responsible for any home life, period.
No.
He wasn't responsible for any home life. He bounced from wife to wife, and the wife managed each independent home of their own, and that was it.
Yep.
But no, it's not for me. I'm good.
Okay. Next.
You didn't give your answer.
Oh.
It's a debate.
Master wanted that. All right. I'll read it once more.
Read it.
You've been in a
monogamous relationship.
I've been in a monogamous relationship for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and now my significant other wants to have an open relationship. Would you consider it? No. Explain. No.
Yeah.
Minashayda. Mm-mm. Nope. What's mine is mine. And it will stay that way.
Yeah. If you are contemplating opening up the door, you need to leave.
Yes. And close the door behind you.
Mm-hmm. And don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
Is that a reference to the ass crack?
The mud flaps.
The crack of ass. All right. The text, I had an amazing time yesterday, flashes on your significant other's phone. They say it's from a cousin you've never met before. What happens next?
It ain't from your cousin.
What happens next?
I'm going to ask your ass. Who is that?
It's my cousin that you never met before.
Let me see her Facebook page. Pull it up.
What if it's not her?
I don't know why your male cousin would be like, hey, I had such a good time with you. No. Okay. No. Not happening. Show me their, why are you smiling so hard? Show me their Facebook page. Show me. You want to show me? You don't want to show me. It's not your fucking cousin, is it?
I don't have a cousin.
Yeah, I didn't fucking think you did.
Not anywhere near here.
Yeah.
Do I?
Mm.
Yeah. No, I don't have any cousins around here. You?
No.
Okay. That clears that one up. I had to worry about that shit coming up.
Oh my goodness.
We ain't hanging out with old cousins, are
No.
we?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
Rank these in order of importance.
hate this
Mother, best friend, child, spouse, who is not your child's parent.
Hey. I don't like the way that question's worded.
I'll say it again.
Okay,
In a
so
different-
spouse, best friend, or spouse, children, best friend.
Mother.
Don't have one.
Okay. Spouse, child, mother, best friend.
There you go.
Explain.
Explain what?
It says explain.
Why is everything gotta be explained? Like,
Because it's a debate.
Lucy, explain yourself.
It's an MD.
MD.
Master debate.
Oh my goodness. I don't know. I feel like once you're married, and once you've partnered, and your spouse comes first, because without your spouse there is nothing else.
Without your spouse, there's not a house.
Oh, I like that.
I got taglines
sweet.
too,
I
girl.
like it too. You're adorable. I will say this podcast. Never mind, can't say it
Why?
because I'm pretty sure I know who the audience is.
I know who the audience is too. I don't know who the audience is down there.
I don't either.
But hi.
Hey,
Hope y'all are enjoying it
Yeah.
on Instagram.
the Instagram, the Graham Cam,
And we know you in the living room watching Haley. Hi.
Harley. Clap 2 times.
I got a hi.
Hey, oh, look at you.
If your child comes home and says he, she is gay, he, she is gay.
He or she
Yes.
is the way that should be read.
I know. If your child comes home and says he or she is gay, what would your response be? Explain.
Okay, and so
Next.
yeah, it's like I don't know. For me, my comfort, it would just be like, Okay. That doesn't change who you are as a person to me. I want you to be happy. And if whoever you decide.
Whoever makes you happy is
Yes.
what makes you happy.
Yes.
And without a spouse, there ain't no happy house.
Nope. No. And to that, we have children that are like, I don't want a partner. Okay.
Yeah, fine with
Fantastic.
that too.
Fine with that too. Like, I am here to help support you in whatever makes you happy. And if you decide that that's what you want, great. I'm going to love you where you are.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that that's going to probably bring me a lot of shade for saying that out loud, but
No, it's not.
But it's true. Like, I 100% do not have my children's future written. I do not have any hopes and or dreams. I have not thought about walking them down the aisle. I have not thought about them getting married. I have not thought about like where they're going to live or that they're going to live a certain distance from me. Like,
Yeah.
I have not written my children's future besides the fact that I want them to be happy.
Yeah.
And
well, they have so much growing to do still.
Honestly. Yeah. And
all of them.
Yes. But so many people that I talk to are like, oh, I cry thinking about, giving my son away at his wedding or when he marries the girl.
Why are you already thinking about that?
When he marries.
Why are you predetermining that for your child?
When my son marries the girl and she, and he replaces me with his wife and I'm like.
Replaces you with his wife?
Shouldn't that be what you
replaces
want?
you with I don't
That
like
is
that.
the
I hate that comment.
That is the exact terminology that I've had from other
don't like it.
parents. I know you don't like it.
I really don't.
I don't.
Like that bothers me.
It does. Okay, so
or even like saying I have to give you away.
That's exactly where I was
knew
going.
It was. I was reading your mind.
Yes. That irritates me so much and I get so fired up about it. I cannot stand the fact that we are given away.
Give you away like a possession?
Yes. Who
Who
gives the bride away? Oh, her mother and I do. No. What? No. It's gross.
I can't know that it's gross, but
it's gross to think that
it's the possession part of it.
Yes, is gross.
Are you a slave?
I don't know. I don't like the giving away part. Like, walk your daughter down the aisle, yes, but you don't need to stand there in front of the entire whoever's there
congregation.
Well, some people don't get married in a congregation, but you don't need to go through that part. I don't agree. Like, and I'm sure are there people out there?
There's so many people, and I think this is happening more and more. And I don't know if this is a COVID thing or if it's a generational thing. And it's very well probably a generational thing more than a COVID thing. But more and more weddings are not happening, and more JOP is happening.
Just as a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just certificate done.
Yeah. So I follow.
There's not a lot of explanation behind that, and people are just all of a sudden married.
Yeah.
And you would have never known that they had a wedding because they never had a wedding.
No.
They legit are like, screw this. Don't want to deal with all the people. Don't want to deal with all of the judgment. Don't want to have this. Don't want to deal with that.
No.
Don't need to go get a dress to make a wedding happen.
No.
Don't have to have this big.
No. And some people are on their second, third, fourth, fifth wedding.
Yeah.
Like,
and we're gonna spend 20, 30 grand every time. Is that expected?
No.
And do you expect your parents to pick up the tab on that again?
Right.
Yeah. There's just so much around that. That's a whole big subject.
That's a whole nother subject. Yeah. But the whole giving away thing, like, I don't need, and I have never felt like property in my life except for very certain moments that I think of. And that's one of them where I legit felt like property of my father's being given away to my ex-husband. And it just disgusts me. It makes my stomach turn. And I don't want that for my children.
No, I don't either.
Unless they request it. But it is not going to be.
I don't think it's a request.
It's not going to be an expectation.
I don't think it's a request.
I don't think it's going to be one either. But it's not something I'm expecting.
The majority of them already have stated that they don't want
to be given away, yeah.
Or even be married at this point.
Right, at this point. Which is such a huge turn because you can think back to all of the Disney era kids who grew up on Disney. It was like, I want to find my prince and I want to, I'm Cinderella.
Yeah. But what are the kids watching now? Honestly.
Independent women.
Honestly, what shows are they watching though? Like, kids watching what shows?
Yeah.
They're not. They're watching their phone.
Yep. YouTube. And there ain't Disney on YouTube.
I don't really want to dive off into that conversation.
Okay, we won't.
because we talk about it a lot
Mhm.
on here, and I don't want it to
Keep repeating. Yeah,
repeating.
no, I get you. I got it. Yeah. I'm just saying I don't want the kids to think like, "Oh, I've gotta be given away," and I think that's just something that just needs to go away.
Yeah.
I think it's a horrible tradition.
All right, so on to the next one.
Yeah. Hang on, we've got a comment on the Instagram. It's the first comment.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. They say the next one is gonna be a total elopement for sure. We've talked about that for us.
the next one, what?
I know, like, next wedding is what that was the comment.
Oh, yeah.
Next wedding would be an elope. Yeah. Yep.
All right, so next question. You're dating a new person, and the oral, I'll leave it at that, is horrible.
Mm,
How would you teach them to do it right?
you don't.
Open wider?
just- You don't.
Slurp more?
Oh my gosh. Stop. Stop. Stop right now, sir. Stop. Next. I'm not.
You told me to read these questions.
I'm not doing it.
Told you I was a master.
Ah!
This part's always funny for me.
Oh.
Money is tight, and so is your significant other. That's how it doesn't really read that way, but it does read that way.
Your face is so red right now.
Oh, it's hilarious.
So cute.
It really doesn't read that way. I'll read it the right way. Money is tight,
Okay.
and your significant other has just received their 4th online shopping delivery of the week. What happens next?
For me, it was I was the problem for me. So like I was always like, how dare you spend that? We don't need that. We didn't need this. Like I was always the problem because I wasn't allowed to have wants. I was only allowed to have needs. So I don't know.
And this is why I read the card the way that I did the first time.
Yeah, I know.
And I always read it like that every time that I see this card. Sorry.
That's fine. What about you? Because you tell a story about how
So a smell just went off.
your face.
My nose alert.
Your face.
Woo! My eyes are watering. Paint's coming off the wall.
Oh my gosh. What to the question, you used to say that you had the same problem with your side, but it was like she never managed money.
No. Like, yeah. Shit just shows up at the door.
How did you handle it? It just never got better.
No. Honestly.
Makes sense.
It got worse. And
Really?
worse. And worse. And worse.
What was it that was showing up?
And everything. From new clothes to just everything.
Who were the items for?
Mostly her.
Okay. So my purchases were mostly for the kids.
Some for our son. But not for me.
No.
No.
Hmm.
And I would be responsible for getting like the dog food and stuff like that. So I always had that set up. But
Yeah, and you do that now still.
Yeah.
Like you just have always done that for our household. I just wondered because it was like that was one of the things that you
like I get
talked
the
about.
necessities and make sure that that'll happen. And I'm not saying that I don't have a problem with Amazon sometimes too. Because who doesn't?
Right. It's so convenient.
Yeah.
And certain times of the
Like,
day,
and then
you
you think about something and you can order it right now, right? So why not? But
yeah,
at some point, it gets a little excessive.
honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Next question.
Your life partner is wrongfully sentenced to 20 years in prison.
Okay.
What would you be willing to
Would you be willing to abstain?
abstain? Would you be willing to abstain from the deed until they get out?
They're wrongfully convicted, so why would I be sitting back and waiting for them to get out? Like, I would be contacting every agency possible and writing letters and writing letters and writing letters. So the last thing that I'm gonna be thinking about is, "Oh, let me
What kind of
go."
agencies?
Oh, there's different, like, groups that work for people who've been wrongly convicted. Like, there's groups of people that's what they do, is they help people who've been wrongly convicted and to clear their name and everything else,
I
so
got you.
that's what I would
So
be
you would
focused
be
on.
reaching out to those people, not focused on getting the deed done.
Yeah. You? I mean, that's where my brain goes. That's not even what I'm thinking about.
Yeah. Same. I'd be trying to find out a way to either get in or get out, get you out,
Yeah.
or get in there with you.
Yeah, like becoming a prison guard.
Potentially, I won't reveal any secrets.
I got you. You got it.
I get in there to get you out.
Gotta get in to get out.
This is true.
Okay, next question.
Your significant other tells you that you need some time off. Oh, sorry. I can't read tonight. I'm sorry, guys.
Hmm.
Your significant other tells you they need some time off from the relationship to refresh. Would you be open to that? Explain.
What the hell does that even mean? Like, you don't get to just take a break from your
We're
relationship
gonna get to pause, and I get to go on vacation, and you stay in this mode, and then I get to go do whatever the hell I want to do.
or vice versa.
Right.
Like,
I'm just giving an example.
yeah, no, absolutely not. Like, you reach that point. Y'all
You're
need
done.
yeah,
You're done.
you need to be doing some other stuff. Like, no, there is no break. Yes, there are guys trips. Yes, there are girls trips.
Yeah.
That is different from what you just stated. Like, a
No, like
break.
I need to get away from you. I need to be away. Like, I'm gonna go get a RV and
Mhm.
I'm gonna take it down the road. I'm gonna park down the road. I'm gonna stay there. You're gonna stay here. We gotta take a break.
So who's filing the papers? Like, because that's what that means to me.
Somebody better be.
Right. That's what that means to me.
Hopefully the opposite of the person that said, I'm gonna take a break.
Right. No, that
You
doesn't
better be
work.
preparing
Yeah, that doesn't work for me.
an exit.
Mhm.
Hashtag exit point.
The exit point. Yep.
I think we both address that.
Mhm.
A couple is staying in a relationship because of the kids. Is this noble or foolish?
Foolish, leave.
Explain.
Kids see so much more than what you think they see, and so children need to just, like, you on there is no staying for the kids. Like, you just and then on top of that, like, "Oh, they turn 18, I'm out." Like, that's even more destructive.
The kids leaving at 18?
No, you leaving
Or
once the
oh
child's
yeah,
turning
waiting until then and then going.
that's even more
Yeah,
destructive.
because then what's your child thinking at that point? Oh, you did this for
Right.
me?
Right.
The hell'd you do that for?
Right.
Why'd you take all of that
That
shit? Why'd you
yeah.
put up with all of that?
Right.
For you didn't have
Yeah.
to do that for me. You
Right.
could have been happy
Yes.
all this time.
Yes, children see so much more than what you think, and they
Absolutely.
comprehend way more than you think. And then to that, they put it
Been there.
then they put it in their own little minds, and it's just that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, dumb. Don't do it. What's poppin'?
Brittany. A woman shaves her head without telling her man. He leaves her because he no longer feels attracted to her. Is he superficial?
Yes.
Explain.
Hair grows back. And then what if she had something, so there's different things that happen like for
Absolutely.
that cause women to lose their hair. So like what's to say, like to me that says so much that if I shaved my head and that was the reason you decided to leave me was because you were no longer attracted to me. You were never attracted to me.
So I'll dive into that a little bit
Okay.
because attraction is not all about um appearance.
No, it's not.
For me specifically. For other people, it may be. But for me, attraction is a combination of things. It's not a singular item. It's how you act, it's how you look at me, it's how I feel, like your body language. Um, it's who you are as a person. There's so many more items I could list off. There's a lot that goes into being attracted to a person for me, not one thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like there's alopecia that happens and
Explain that word.
alopecia
Yep.
is where you lose your hair for no given reason. They're not able to diagnose it.
And just say that because not everybody's going to understand.
Yeah, I know, absolutely. I get that. There's out and then there's like autoimmune hair loss where like people who have asthma and have used asthma medications for a long period of time, this can happen to them. A girl I went to high school, it actually happened to her.
There's so many
Um,
side effects to medications,
yes.
anyways.
Yeah. And then
And a lot of medications have that side effect
yeah,
in particular.
I went through a significant hair loss event where I was actually losing
Yeah.
my hair. And I
And
mean,
most people that go through that procedure do go through that stage.
I was talking about even before. I went through and this was just turns out that like they never even with all the testing and stuff, they were never able to figure out why I was losing my hair or what caused my hair loss, but I like had bald spots on my head the size of my palm. I had 3 of them and I mean my palm size for the size of my head's pretty big. And um yeah, so once I figured out that I had bald spots on my head, I was like, "What's going on? What's happening?" I thought it was my shampoo, like, and so I went and saw my hairdresser, all that stuff. She was like, "No, something else is going on." And so I went and I saw a dermatologist and I saw my OB and like so many different people and they're like, "We don't know what's going on." Um, and ultimately like I was able to regrow my hair to a certain point, but yeah, so before even the weight loss surgery, my hair was falling out. And then, the ex made the comment of like, "So you lose all your hair and I'm supposed to still be attracted to you." So like that comment hits close to home.
Really? He said those words?
Yeah.
And what was your response?
Panic. Like, "Oh my God, if my hair falls out, I'm not going to have a spouse."
That's absolutely ridiculous.
I know. I'm aware.
But that was your response.
Yeah, internally. Like I never
Did you have an external response?
I probably shut down or cried. Like I almost I no, I withdrew. I withdrew. I went inward and was like, panicked internally. It wasn't like there was any reassurance of I'm still gonna love you if your hair falls out and you're bald. I'm that was not it at all.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, honey.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you. And so I know that if I did shave all my hair off one day as like
A joke?
yeah.
Don't do it as a joke.
Don't do it as a joke.
It's not going to be funny.
No, you won't
No.
laugh?
I mean, I'll probably laugh.
I know. Like you did
You did what?
you really
You
did
really
it.
did
You
this
really-
time. All right.
I've been
So
threatening.
this is what we're
I've
doing.
been threatening for a couple weeks, months now. I'm like, I'm gonna shave my head.
No, last night you threatened you're gonna shave my head
Oh, yeah, your
or my
face,
beard.
your face. I was like, "I'm gonna wait for you to go to sleep," and I'll be like, "Nyeh."
I keep telling her I'm just gonna leave the stash.
Yeah.
Just some handlebars.
Mhm.
Mm,
I'm
Give you something to drive.
good. Screw.
Or I could just do it down and then a line. No?
Okay.
No, just wrap it around.
That would actually be really funny. I wanna see that. You
Yeah?
won't leave it, but I wanna see it.
Yeah, everything will leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, so every once in a while, I'll shave my face completely off,
Mhm.
and I'll walk into the living room, and nobody will recognize the fact that I did it for a couple of minutes. It takes a couple of minutes usually,
Yeah.
and then they finally catch on,
Yeah.
and they're like, "What? What?
Yeah.
What did you do?"
Yes. Where'd your face go?
Yeah,
Yep. Next
there is a
question.
face under here.
I know. I've seen it. I like it when you shave because I can see your dimples more.
Can you see them now?
I can. Yeah. Because one on that side, you've got one that's up here, but on the other side, it's lower. I feel
Really?
like. Yeah. But when you, yeah. I like it when you shave, I can see your dimples.
A woman is receiving child support.
Next. Mhm.
Is a woman receiving it?
No.
She should be.
I agree.
I think some things are behind.
Same.
All right, next. You find out the person you're dating is legally separated and is in the process of divorcing.
Okay.
Is it okay to continue to date this person?
Well, yeah.
Why? Why not?
Um, she said stress plays a huge role in hair loss, and I agree it does. Is it okay to continue to date somebody who's in the middle of a divorce? Yes. Divorces drag on for years. Divorces stalemate. Divorces like you've already left the relationship and you've voluntarily left the relationship. So,
You pieced out.
yeah, that doesn't matter anything to me. This actually was a conversation that I had with someone who's been on the podcast. Is it appropriate for your best friend and your significant other to routinely text each other about things that don't include you?
That don't include you.
Yeah, so
Like, what
like
do you mean routinely? Like daily,
I would consider that routinely.
hourly, once a month?
I don't know, but I don't think it's right. Like I don't feel like it would be appropriate for you to text my best friend about stuff that doesn't involve like you and her sharing how your day went
Oh yeah.
or like talking about I don't know that I don't it could be anything, but no, I don't think it's appropriate.
Well, I have texted your best friend.
I know you have, but you don't text her like
No.
all the time. And
No.
she texts you if she's worried about me or whatever.
Yeah, shit. I'm wondering if her Facebook got hacked because I actually got a message from her Facebook right during the phone call you were having with her this morning. I meant to tell you about that so
Oh,
you could tell her. Yeah,
because I slept and napped
you were
and
on the phone with her, and I got that.
oh, it probably just went through. It probably had just gone through.
I'm like, what?
Yeah. She was just because she started messaging me at like 9,
No,
but I
oh, we were up late again as usual.
per the usual. Can we switch to the other decks?
Which one?
I don't know. Let's do the green one.
I think we should buy some more.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. Take those. Is there a different company that does these?
I'm sure. What is the name of this company?
I don't know the name of that one. This one is called Vegan and. I don't know what company that is. I was gonna say, let me look it up on my phone.
Your phone's kind of busy at the moment.
My phone is busy. What surprises you most about our connection?
That there are no surprises.
Yeah. The biggest thing that surprises me about our relationship or our connection is that there is no awkward conversation. There is no, I can't talk to him about that or whatever.
There actually is nothing like that. And it's very humbling and also strange at the same time, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
because something that obviously neither one of us are used to.
No, not at all.
So yes,
Yep.
very humbling to have somebody that I can talk to literally about anything, full emotion, no emotion, however the emotion needs to be there or not be there.
And I don't go back and redig it.
No, it's not a, hey, we had this conversation the other night and now I feel this way about it. And you're a piece of shit for saying that or whatever.
No, not at all. But I will say that when we have a conversation, we do reach points where, like, I call it it's called the 24-48. And you know that I live by the 24-48 because I've used it often. But if there's something that's happened in the past 24 hours, if it's still bothering me, so if something happens and then it's still bothering me 24 hours later, I've got 48 hours to address it with you, or you don't
Yes.
address it at all.
And I don't know that I necessarily like that
Why
because you sometimes take it a little bit further than that time period.
do I?
You do. Um, Sometimes, not all the time.
I tried to do it.
And if you're still stewing on something that you haven't said something about because you know that I'll say exactly how I feel whenever I feel it.
Yes, but I don't,
No, you don't.
which is why we worked out the 24-48.
Yes,
And you respect it.
I do. I give you your space.
You do. I appreciate that. I don't want to ask that. That's silly.
But everybody's different. Like you have to show respect for each other, and each person's got a different way of processing.
Yes.
And if you're not showing respect to your significant other in the way that they honestly respect it, then there again lies another underlying issue in your relationship.
Yep. Yeah.
If there's not respect there, you need to revisit some things.
Yes. Yep. I agree. I absolutely agree. How do you hope we'll grow together from this point on?
And I don't want to make any speculations. I know we're already growing together
Yeah.
every day.
Every day.
I don't need to
I was
answer
just
that
gonna.
question
I was
really
just gonna.
because we're literally together
I
every
just
day
wanted.
growing.
I just wanted to say that I hope that we don't change how we grow. Like I know we're growing, but I hope we don't change how we're doing it. And if we
I do.
okay.
I hope we change with the things that are changing around us.
What does that mean?
So I hope we move with the changes.
Oh, okay.
I hope we don't get stuck in, and I'm not trying to diss anybody, but I don't want to get stuck in you can't teach old dog new tricks type of mentality.
Yeah.
And I want to always have the mindset that we currently
You always
have
want to
as
have
far
a
as I want
growing
to
learn.
learn.
Yep, a learning mindset. Yeah.
So I may not know what you're talking about, but teach me
Yes. Yeah. Stop
because I
taking
like to learn.
you do like to learn. And my biggest downfall is okay, oh, you're stuck. Let me do it for you. That's my biggest downfall. And that frustrates you.
It does because no. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I just need more time than you do to
Y-
figure it out.
Well, or like yeah, maybe you need more time to figure it out, but like show me how to do it. Don't do it for me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you come sit in my lap
Mhm.
and then just take over the computer. And
Yeah.
then
And
here I
then 30
am. I'm
minutes
just a
later,
chair.
you're just a chair. Yeah. I'm good at
And I
that.
learned nothing.
Yes, I'm good at that. So you've gotten to the point now where you don't even let me sit down. And I'm like, just let me sit down.
No, get your own chair and scoot over here
Yes.
so I can sit beside you.
Yes. Yeah. What
Learn me something.
what do I always carry with me that you recommend I let go of and why?
Mm,
Mm.
I can hear you smell. What do I recommend you let go of? Hate.
Yeah. And I'm working through that. I had a huge breakthrough last night.
I'm also working through that. And I think everybody's probably working through that in life.
Letting go of the wrongs that have been wronged against you.
Yes. So, interesting topic because this is actually, I think this is something that is trending,
Mm.
is letting go of things. And the reason why I say that is because that even popped up on my phone yesterday.
Did it.
Again, Facebook, listening. Um, but yeah, I watched this video. This pastor, his sermon was all about this.
Mm.
And he was basically saying that if you are, and I'm paraphrasing him, probably not getting this right, but if you are stuck in a season of your life where you feel like you cannot move forward because you have been done wrong by someone, something, and that is what is holding you back. That is not actually what is holding you back. You are what is holding you back.
Yeah, because you can't let it
You
go.
are the person. No one, and that thing that you are letting affect you is not just affecting you, but it's affecting everyone around you.
Yes.
So you can either embrace that and let that keep happening to you, or you can let that go and you can let it go for everyone. It's not just for you.
That's hard. It's hard to do because it replays in your mind over and over and over and over
And
again.
like I said, I probably didn't get that 100% right, but it
Right.
was pretty close to something
Yeah.
like that.
That's hard. Letting go of the shit that's been done against you or the wrongs that I've done against you.
It
Like,
is that's a very hard task. You're right. But how long are you going to live in that mind frame? How long are you going to let
I
that
don't
affect
know.
every portion of your life?
I don't know. I've just been hopeful that like maybe enough time between the shit that happened and the way that it happened would maybe enough space and time would make it
Yeah.
to, make the hurt go away.
Well, and so to this guy that was saying all of this stuff, like I didn't appreciate the way it was coming across. I mean, I understood why he was trying to get it out.
Yeah.
I didn't appreciate that the way that it came out
Yeah.
because it felt very attacking.
Yeah. Well, and
Um,
it felt attacking because it felt triggered because you were already aware of that you were doing this.
and I'm guilty of this too, right? Like
Yeah.
I need to let the same thing go.
Yeah.
Um, and yes, it is difficult. It's a hard task to let go of hating something, somebody, whatever it is
Yeah.
in your life that you feel like is bogging you down. And but to relieve yourself of that be one of the biggest reliefs of your life if you could only figure out the channels in which you needed to get through the relief of that.
Yep.
And I don't think that we have enough people honestly opening up to the world or being as vulnerable as even we are, like we are on this channel,
Right.
and letting go of things.
Right.
Not just letting go of the things, but also letting go of the people that did these things.
Right.
And so there's multiple levels to that conversation,
There are.
I think, because it's not just one thing, right? There were several things that happened,
Yep.
and it could be several different people.
Yeah. That made you have the same feeling.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you've got literally you've got to go through the process of, all right, well, this person did this. Can I release this? Not the person, but this. Can I put this one thing in the trash? Perfect. You put that one thing in the trash. Now, let's talk about the person that did it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you move them to the trash too?
Sometimes you can't.
And sometimes you can't, right?
Yeah.
So there's always still going to be that hatred there
Yep.
because it was the person that did the thing
Yep.
and you hated the thing that they did.
Yes. For me, the hardest thing that I have is the way that it makes me my body physiologically responds to that person. That's what I can't stand, and that's what I get so worked up against myself on, is that I can't let go or work like, how is it that I'm supposed to continue to interact with this person
And let go of the hate.
and let go of the hate because the physiological response my body has affects me for at least 24 hours.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
A lot of people might not, but
I get
it
it.
doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's insane. I don't like it. And I've been through so many therapists that are like, either like, "Yeah, but don't you want your body to respond because that's what your body is supposed to do." And I'm like,
No, I
"No,
don't want my
I
body to
don't wanna
respond.
respond to this
I don't
anymore."
want to have this feeling in the
No.
pit of my stomach. I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to even have this mind thought process.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to feel those things. Why do I want to feel that shit?
Right. Exactly. Mhm. Yep. I really don't know what else to say. That's like all of it.
Yeah.
That's just it. Yep. The hate. I'm with you on that. Letting it go. What skill or talent of mine do you envy the most?
Hmm.
I don't know if y'all caught that eye wink or not.
Glitch.
You're glitching out.
Processor. Um. All right. Ask the question one more time because I want to get this answer like spot on.
What skill or talent of mine do you envy and why?
Your ability to filter before and process before it comes out.
Really? You really value that so much?
Yes. Even though I like the fact that the way my brain works,
Mhm.
I also enjoy the way yours does.
Yeah. I
I
envy
wouldn't change like the way that I
No.
process things.
Right. I don't want you to change your processor out either.
You might one day.
Yeah. Wah, wah, wah. For m for me, I think it's your confidence. The way you carry yourself, I'm very envy of
Why?
because you are so confident and strong and bullheaded but also at the same time, it's like you are confidence, bullheaded, and you don't quit. You don't stop. Like, you just don't. And I give up too quickly.
No, you don't.
No?
On what?
On what? Things that frustrate me, I give up too quickly.
Yes and no. Some things yes, some things no.
Yeah. Mm. When does conflict arise the most between us?
I don't feel like we have much conflict
I don't feel like we do either.
as we communicate.
So
well.
Yeah. What do you think I still deeply desire?
And I can hear all of that.
What do you deeply desire?
What do I or what do you?
Well,
I think I said what do you?
what do you think I still deeply desire?
Date nights.
Yep. Adventure, travel, suspense. Yeah.
No.
Hmm?
Mm-mm.
No, I don't desire those things?
Yes, you do.
Oh.
I thought you were looking at me like, say it.
Oh, say what?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I think we might get taken down.
Oh. Yeah, we're not doing that.
See, that's that filter thing that I have to like install myself sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Because yours is like on like blow by, like
Yeah.
yeah.
You ask a question, you're gonna get answer.
You gonna get the answer. Yeah.
What answer you want?
Oh, what kind of answer you looking for?
I gave you the one that comes right to my mind and it's gonna spell right out my mouth.
If you could go back to the first time we met, what would you tell yourself about our relationship?
I don't understand.
I do not understand the words coming out of your mouth.
I don't understand the question. What would I tell myself?
If you could go back,
Why do I need to go back to
to
tell
the
myself
first,
something?
I don't know, to like fill yourself in on the relationship. Like, what do you ever be like? Oh, I wish I would have blank. I wish I would have known. I wish you would have told
No.
me. Or
Mm-mm.
no, why not?
Because I'm perfectly fine with where we're at.
Yeah, you don't. You
Yeah.
wouldn't have wanted to know anything like ahead of time.
No,
No,
I'm good.
you good.
You?
Nothing you wanted to know ahead of time.
No, I'm good. You?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish, and it's not so much about I guess it is about our relationship because the other parties affect our relationship. Like, I wish I would have been like, I wish I just would have known. I wish I just would have known the capacity of which those two were going to operate. I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah. I don't think you could have tried to even guess that.
No.
So that's why, like, I took all of the possibilities out of my head. When you answered that, we asked the question,
Yeah.
like, I mean, it's literally a question for like what's happened to me. And the way that I viewed the question was what's happened in our relationship that I would have wished that I would have known.
Oh. No. I think that for me, it would have, I I am still very naive to people and how evil that they can be
Yeah.
and how evil people can affect relationships. I'm very naive to that. And so I wish that I would That's the only advice I would give
Yeah.
my past self is in regards to that. Like I said, it has nothing to do with like us,
Yeah.
but it does affect us.
Yes.
That's
Open your eyes.
Yeah, that's all.
Pay attention.
I am paying attention. I'm reading the cards.
Pay attention.
What do you think is the source of my joy?
Freedom.
Yep. Yeah, the second I start to feel pressured or weighed down or gated or unable to expand, I will seclude.
Yes.
Yep.
Same.
Yeah. Not to say that we don't tell each other no, because we do tell each other no. It's just like,
And we don't have a problem telling anybody else no.
yeah, I agree. What do you think I see that others don't? This is interesting. I love the giggle.
Colors.
Color.
I've been told that only white happens for most people.
I know, and it doesn't for me. Yeah, colors.
So
I get
I guess
what
I'm
you're I
I'm
get
to thank for that.
yeah, I get what you're saying. Nobody else is gonna get it.
It's all right.
You're so cute.
Get on TikTok and find Curtis.
Okay. What is the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen me do?
Squirt caramel all over me out of nowhere. Spontaneously.
That was so good. That was so good. And then,
No,
and
it
then,
was.
that just happened.
It would have been good if he like ate it,
Ah!
but
You were
no.
so freaking surprised.
That was so freaking sticky. Like, so we have a lot of fun in our house, right?
Yeah.
So we get the water guns out and chase each other around with water guns. Water doesn't hurt anything, right?
No.
So we've been doing this for a while.
Yes.
It actually started out in another town with Orby guns.
Yes.
Which may be where that came from. I don't know. And then we moved into another house, and then it became water guns. And then moved into this house, and the water guns continued. Now we've moved on to caramel.
You're welcome. This is finger looking good.
Only there was no licking of the fingers.
Nope. You were okay. First of all, I know you don't like being sticky. That's a huge pet peeve of yours.
Mhm.
You hate being sticky. And then you are second to that, you were sensitive to smells. You smelled caramel for days.
And I did. It was in my nose. It's my nose hairs, my mustache hairs, my nose hairs.
Yeah. And then so you were able to wrestle me down and you were like, no, stop. So then I kind of like did this like the only hand movement I could have. I was like
fling some more.
Well, and the kids helped. They joined in. They
so she flung the bottle to the oldest child.
Yes.
And then that one got involved.
Oh, she got you good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's funny because there's a video which I haven't released. I don't think I will, but there's a video like if you like slowly were like letting me down onto the floor because you didn't know what to do with me because you didn't want to put me in the bed because I had caramel on me too.
Mhm.
And so you're like slowly sliding me down onto the floor so that you can chase the kid, but then you ended up with caramel in your foot. So you're like hobbling on one foot.
Hopping around with one foot. other side of me covered in caramel. So I only got one hand and one leg working.
And then eventually you're stuck walking around like this.
Get it out of
'Cause
me.
you're covered in and you're like, because it's like all in your beard, and you're like,
God.
I was gonna go with that moment or disguised as a chicken.
Disguised as a chicken?
Disguised as
As
a
a
chicken.
Maybe I'll release that video
Oh my god.
or just the audio.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to release just the audio.
Yeah. It's a good one.
It is a good one.
You want to tell the story?
Of
The chicken.
I don't feel like it's that funny.
It's a good story. Okay. I'll just release the audio.
Yeah, I would say release the audio.
You'll have to go to our YouTube channel to get the audio, by the way,
Yep.
if you want to know what Disguised as Chicken looks like.
Disguised as chicken. Okay. What?
No entrada.
No entrada. I think maybe we have 2 hours.
Yeah.
Of audio. I'm good if
I
you're
have to
good.
do so many cuts of you yawning.
No, I'm sorry.
So mute your mic for a minute. All right. So, yeah. Don't forget to go check us out on our Facebook page.
Yep. Everyday Moments for Us. Instagram, Everyday Moments for Us. YouTube, Everyday Moments for Us.
TikTok.
And TikTok, Everyday Moments for Us. Best way to support us is to like, follow, and subscribe. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe. So
No.
drop us a subscription. That would help a lot.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Thanks for
and
following.
we've
And
also-
thanks to Instagram for taking us to 10,000 views.
Yes, that's a big deal.
That is a big deal. One video, 10 grand.
10 grand.
10,000.
Oh, I'm like, we're getting paid 10 grand. We're getting paid $1 a view.
That would be nice.
That would be nice.
I'll take that.
Give me $1. I got you $1.
We made $1 on TikTok 5 hours later. It takes so much money. I mean, it takes so much time to make money on TikTok.
It does. And I don't understand the whole thing behind all of that, but yeah. Okay, that's it.
All right, guys.
You gonna fade us out, babe?
Sure.
Fade me out, baby.
Will do. Roger that.